Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, human beings of all ages, welcome to another edition of Vibrations with Vito with your host, me, Vito. This is episode 21. I was told that maybe I should put these into seasons and do like 20 episodes in a season. I am declining that opinion or option. I do not want to do that. I want to do straight, no seasons, just every week. This is a weekly podcast. So yeah, when we get to the 1 millionth episode, it won't be season whatever. It's going to be episode 1 million, okay? So yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't done it already, go to my YouTube and subscribe. Vibrations with Vito on YouTube. Like every video. If you watched a video, like it. It's just a quick little button. Click it. Click it. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Really, I mean that. But you can also find me on Apple Podcasts and Spotify if you're listening to me strictly. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's the same thing. Vibrations with Vito. Tell your friends. This is how I'm gonna be able to make it go where I want it to go. I need your help, so help me. If you're just listening, you don't know what I'm wearing, so let me tell you. I have a dashiki on. Earlier this week, July 26th to be specific, Liberia celebrated their Independence Day, July 26th, and two of my best friends are Liberian. One of their parents told Gedge's parents, let me name drop, Gedge's dad told me that I'm 88% Italian, 12% Liberian. And Gedge's mom actually made me this shirt. Maybe it's a garment is the proper verbiage for that, but this is a dashiki. She made this herself. I love it. So shout out to Vera, love you. Shout out to Gedge, shout out to Ben, shout out to their family, shout out to Party, Blama, shout out to everybody. I didn't even say shout out to Jay, the youngest of everybody. Carjada, shout out to you. Let me get right to it. The message of the week is you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So shoot. Okay, it's very straightforward, but I don't mean that in the conventional way. I mean like not the flirting with the opposite sex way, or in this case, 2022, so the same sex. I'm not talking about flirting or romantically. I'm talking about taking chances, opportunities outside of romantic reasons. Earlier this week, and last week, I was DMing people that I low-key don't have any business DMing, like to come be on the show with me. And I'm not going to get too into it and say any names because through my life, I have learned that when I get excited and I speak about something, it never happens. It's like, I'm just going to keep this to myself. If you see these people, just know that your boy's shooting out here. But, yeah, so they answered. Like almost everybody that I DM'd, they were saying that they would do it and they'd be happy to do it. So we'll see. For now, the shot didn't go in, but it's up, and I'm just waiting for it to fall down. So, okay. That being said, this week's special guest is a really good guy. He's really funny, really funny. He's rather handsome. He's Sicilian. He's 5'9". He's wearing sunglasses right now. And he also has a dashiki on. People, if you don't know who I'm talking about, I am referring to the one and only Vito Laduca. Woo! Woo! That's right, people. It's just me this week. I am Dolo. I had a guest lined up, just didn't work out that way. So that's okay. This week is going to be a lot of ranting, going on different kinds of tangents. So I hope you enjoy. I'm going to have a blast. I'm very thirsty. So I haven't said this in a while. We're classy on this show. I haven't said that in a while. We are classy. So sit back, relax, kick your feet up. Get a bottle of wine, smoke a cigar, do whatever you want to do. Make sure you're listening to Vibrations with Vito, and this is episode 21. hefty glass tonight. It's been a chaotic week, to say the least. I seem to be having these kind of weeks more than I'd like to, but I guess that's part of life. You're supposed to persevere and, I don't know, keep going. Cheers. Salud, my friends. It's a good glass of Pinot Grigio. I thought this was interesting. Episode 21 is today. The last episode that I did by myself was episode 12. So, the correlation, 1, 2, 1, 2, you know? Yeah, this is cool. I get to, whatever. I feel, right now, in this moment of time, I feel good. It tends to happen. When I get behind the mic and the camera, everything that's bothering me seems to just disappear. So that's cool. So right now, I feel on top of the world. Excuse me. I got a haircut today. Shout out to my amazing barber, Romeo. Hooked me up like it usually does. Miguel's Riverside Barbershop. I'm going to put you'll see it on top of the screen. Just know Miguel's Riverside Barbershop in Bristol, Pennsylvania. All three of the barbers there are fantastic. Shout out to Miguel. Shout out to Romeo. Shout out to Angelo. All three. Whoever you go to, it will get you looking right. But much needed haircut. I always feel like I can take over a country when I get a haircut. So unstoppable at the moment. Okay, so let's get into some current events. This is actually kind of breaking news. So let's do the whole breaking news. The United States government has agreed to a blockbuster trade. We are acquiring former WNBA superstar Britney Griner in exchange for Victor, the Merchant of Death bout. That's right. We are releasing a prisoner whose nickname is the Merchant of Death. Not not D-E-A-F. D-E-A-T-H. Death. Like, cut the plug, death. So we're releasing him in exchange for a basketball player who tried sneaking marijuana, a pen, like liquid. I don't know what to explain it to you people. Just it's like a e-cigarette, but it's THC oil, the stuff that gets you high. Excuse me. She tried to sneak that on into a country where there was an active war going on. She's an idiot for that, okay? Let's put that in perspective. Has nothing to do with that she's a woman, okay? People, don't try to make that a thing. She's an idiot. There's a war going on there. Don't bring it. It's not California, it's not Las Vegas or Colorado. They don't like marijuana. Don't take that chance. She took that chance, and now she's like begging for us to come save her. Why were you so stupid? That's just how I feel. So now we have to we're literally trading. We're trading a guy whose nickname has the word death in it. So I don't know. I didn't look into him. I don't want to look into him. I don't want to know what he's about. I'm assuming like he's a mass murderer. So we're releasing a mass murderer for a basketball player. Maybe the worst trade of all time. Sports involved and everything. It has to be the worst trade of all time. I'd say. Let me put this out there. I feel awful for Britney Griner. No one should be in jail for marijuana. Period. It's legal in like 17 states in the United States. Whatever. Nobody should be in jail for it. She's not in the United States though. She was in Russia. So why? I don't know why she was in Russia. There's no point of going to Russia at this point in time in 2022. So, in that aspect, I do not feel bad for her. But I feel bad for her because she's rotting in a prison in Russia over marijuana. But, oh boy, I'd say keep her ass locked up. I'd say we're gonna keep the death guy, okay, old Victor, and we'll hope that they just go a little lighter on Britney and release her, because like that, there's severities, there's what's the word? Levels. Yeah, there's just levels to the crime here. She's trying to sneak in some marijuana for personal enjoyment, and this dude is taking people's lives. Yeah, he should be in jail. I don't know. And I guess we're going to do it. So, I don't know. I am against it. I just want to say that. I feel bad for her, but you got to weigh the pros and the cons. And the pros are keep this guy locked up more than anything else. So, I don't know. Okay. I need another glass. I don't know what to do, people. This country is doomed. Gas prices are finally starting to go down a little bit. The stock market can't stop going down. It's not a fun time to be alive. When I am older, and I don't know if I'm going to have kids. I hope so, but you never know. Life is unpredictable. If I have kids and I explain to them, like, you have no idea what 2022 was like. You just don't know. They don't. We are fighting for our lives out here. Everything is so expensive. You have to worry about catching this pandemic still. We're at the brink. We are low-key on the verge of going on another war. I don't know. We're basically funding the war, no? Because we're giving Ukraine money for ammunition. So isn't that technically we're funding them to keep afloat and fight back? I don't know. I hope this shit comes to an end. I want to send prayers to everybody in Ukraine, all the families and innocent people, children, all that. It needs to stop. Why can't there just be peace on earth? You know, it's a simple thing. Like I could be peaceful. I want to be peaceful. Why can't everybody else be peaceful? I don't get it. But yeah, okay. Let's see. Let me just end that. I'm just gonna end with keep praying for the people in Ukraine. Let's hope this shit ends. You know. Let's get into something that I saw in the news, and it made me miserable. I want to say rest in peace to the Choco Taco. I know. And I'm not like one of those people that are saying that and never ordered the Choco Taco. Anytime the ice cream man came in my neighborhood, the first question was, do you have any Choco Tacos? If he said no, I would settle, keyword settle, for something else. The Choco Taco was always first choice for me. The best. I loved a Choco Taco. Yeah, they discontinued it. So that's it. Dunzo. Gone forever. Jeffrey Epstein. 1983 was when it was invented and put on sale. And 2022 is over instead. I did everything I could. I ordered it every chance I got. So this is your fault, people. This is your fault. So don't give me that shit that you're upset, but you never got one. Or you haven't got one in 15 years or something like that. Okay? That's a bunch of bullshit. That's a bunch of bullshit. Okay? It's not my fault. So R.I.P. I would pour one out for the Choco Taco, but I don't want to get this tablecloth all dirty, okay? And this wine is too expensive. Yeah, so it's upsetting, to say the least. I'll miss you. I will tell my kids about you. I'm going to show them. A good thing Google exists, so I can't, they can't just be like, oh, you're okay, whatever you say. No, I'm going to be like, look, Google Choco Taco. Look how amazing that looked. And it was just as amazing. Oh, boy. I don't know. This world stinks. No Choco Taco, no DMX. Rest in peace to the dog. Let's put that out there. Throw the X's up. Let's transition into something else. I saw this on Twitter. A great source for news. But I have to take my $10,000 glasses off to put my reading glasses on because I can't see a damn thing. So bear with me. Oh, boy. It's bright in here. Oh, let's get this out there. I didn't say this. on Monday of this week, I was supposed to go to my eye doctor because they said my new glasses came in. It's green on the side, and not that I hate green. I don't hate the color green. I wouldn't buy green glasses. And when I tried these on, they weren't green on the side. So they said they were going to give me dark brown. I said, all right, dark brown's closest to black. So on Monday, I drove all the way to the eye doctor. It's kind of far. It's not close. And they were gray on the front for some reason, and they were beige on the side. And I was like, this is not... Who said this? Who said this is dark brown? People are colorblind here. I don't know. So I walked out. It was a 5-minute visit, and that pissed me off. So that started the week. Okay, well, let me get into what I saw here. All right, here we go. Saudi Arabia is planning to build an entire city along a single line, 100 miles long and just 200 meters wide, flanked by 500-meter-high mirrored walls. Officials say the megastructure will offer up to 9 million residents a temperate climate and short commutes, all powered by 100% renewable energy. Named The Line, Saudi officials say the project is, quote, the city of the future, a car-free metropolis that will run on 100% renewable energy and offer its residents clean air and clean air in an ever more polluted world. It's designed to host businesses as well as housing inside numerous vertically stacked neighborhoods, with residents facing a maximum commute of 20 minutes from one end of the city to another. Saudi Arabia's press agency released a clip of the latest designs for the city on Monday. They show a sleek, futuristic, and surprisingly green utopia with a rooftop garden and equitable views from any point. Officials say the design would also benefit the natural world using a minimum amount of land. It also places residents close to dramatic desert landscapes, rock formations, and the ocean. The city is part of Saudi Arabia's ambitious NEOM, N-E-O-M, I hope I pronounced that correctly, project, which is a sustainable regional development, spearheaded by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Good thing that didn't say Osama bin Laden. All right. In recent years, sounded like Osama. In recent years, he has been trying to change perceptions of a country that, from 1957 until 2018, did not allow women to drive. It's not yet clear exactly how much the megacity would cost to build, when it would be completed, nor how expensive property will be. But Saudi Arabia wants to raise in the region of $200 billion for the NEOM region, including the line. The project is already proving to be highly controversial, obviously, although marketing images make NEOM look like an empty desert. It is, in fact, home to local tribes who have been forcibly relocated for the project. Wow. That was a lot to digest. But what I will say is I like the thought of the renewable energy, you know? We need that. This planet is going to... Excuse me, I keep burping. And it's catching me off guard. This planet is going to shit, okay? We're treating it like shit. I want my kids to have kids and their kids to have kids. But at this rate... doesn't look like it's going to happen because we keep polluting and, you know, there's so much stuff in the ocean. And that is a fantastic segue that I just came up with on the spot. I like how I tied that in. I saw this also, and this pissed me off. This actually got me angry. Let me read it to you, okay? More than 100,000 kilograms of plastic removed from the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. There was 100,000 kilograms, which is equal, for my American friends, to 220,000 pounds of plastic was in the ocean. It says, thank you to our determined offshore crew and supporters worldwide. Together, we have now officially cleaned up 1/1000th of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. 1/1000th? That is a horrific ratio. No. Why is there so much plastic in the ocean? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if there's a scientific answer, but I don't like that. We need to take care of this planet because we live here. We're already destroying the animals' environments. We chop down all these trees. This really is me ranting. But that pissed me off. 220,000 pounds of plastic in the ocean. No good. No good, people. Okay, and this happened on today's date. So today is July 29th. And tomorrow, July 30th, is one of my best friends, Sarah, who was on episode 19 2 episodes ago. She was here on the show with me. It is her birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday to you. Yesterday was my cousin Vito's birthday. Shout out to Vito. But okay, look. So this was in 1958 on this day. Following the launch of Sputnik by Russia, the United States Congress authorized the creation of the National Aeronautics and Space Act, creating the space agency that we now call NASA. I think they need to do a little more because I have so many more questions, and I want them to tell me the answer because I can't go up in space. That's their expertise. So, but shout out to NASA and all the astronauts. Okay, what else did I want to get into? I saw this, and this is one of my wife, who doesn't know that she's my wife. Prosecutors in Spain say they will ask a court to sentence Colombian pop star Shakira to 8 years and 2 months in prison. Can you imagine her gorgeous self in prison? I can't. If she is convicted in her expected trial for alleged tax fraud. First, her husband, Piqué, he's a professional soccer player for Barcelona. He cheated on her. What a piece of shit. If I had Shakira, she'd be treated like an angel, a queen that she is. Shakira, if somehow you're watching this, I love you. How do you say, me encanta? I think that's how you say it in Spanish. I love you. I hope you make it scot-free. Okay, and JetBlue is going to buy Spirit for a whopping $3.8 billion, creating the 5th largest airline in the United States. All I want to say is Spirit sucks. 100% Spirit sucks. You're kind of like Spirit and Frontier are the bottom of the barrel, and you're kind of like hoping you don't die the whole time. If God forbid you're in the back, you're experiencing so much turbulence. It's not a good airline. So maybe since they're buying it, they'll make some changes. Every day is a national day. And today is National Chicken Wing Day. Shout out to the chicken wings, flats or drums. That's usually a topic on this show in 50-50, flats or drums. Most people honestly say flats. I think there's no wrong answer. There isn't. They're both equally delicious, but I just prefer the drum. There's more meat and I can hold it better. I don't have to have two hands or nothing. I could just fucking bite it. So it's National Chicken Wing Day. And if you prefer ranch over blue cheese, you're doing it wrong. The way they invented it, Buffalo, New York. Okay? It's with blue cheese. Don't give me that, it's moldy cheese. Go fuck yourself, okay? Blue cheese is supposed to be for chicken wings. If you get a salad and you put blue cheese as your dressing, I'm looking at you, it's funny too. But you have to do blue cheese with your chicken wings, okay? All right. And it's also National Lasagna Day, and it's a part of my culture. So shout out to the lasagna. I'm gonna read something to you about lasagna. It kind of blew me away. I can actually make this print very big, so I don't have to take my my sunglasses off. So it says the origin of lasagna is debated with varying theories. Initially, the word lasagna referred to the pot in which the dish was cooked rather than the food itself. A 14th century English cookbook featured a recipe for lasagna. And that's fine. They didn't invent it. The Italians did. Okay, don't listen to what I just said. They might have, said it in the 14th century, but they probably got it from us, and they just wrote it in the cookbook, and we didn't. They beat us to the punch there. That doesn't mean that they started it, okay? So once again, fuck England, Forza Italia, and that's word to the 2021 European Championship. Italy beat England in the final in a penalty shootout. So Forza Italia. Now, am I going to mention that we didn't qualify for the World Cup? No, I'm not going to do that, okay? All right? We're still 4-time winners, second most out of any country. I just want to, now that I'm talking about it, Forza Inter, I'm pointing to it here. If you're not listening, I have a cup here on my table. Forza Inter, the season is starting soon at the end of August, I believe our first game is. It is a lot of writing on this season. A lot of writing. We've won 19 championships, and if we win 20, you get a second star added to your jersey. So currently, we only have 1 star above our logo because we've won. Every 10, you get a star. I should say that. Every 10. Every 10 championships, you get a star added to your logo, added to your jersey. It's like, it's very important. So we have 19, so we still have 1 star. But if we win this year, next year, we'll have 2 stars on our jersey. So we need that. So Forza Inter. All my Interista, I love you. You know what? Since this, I have to say this. Our owner, Inter's owner, is a piece of shit, okay? He's a billionaire, and he won't spend any money on our team because he's in financial trouble in China. All he should do is sell Inter, receive all the money he's going to get. We're worth $1 billion. We're a $1 billion club. So sell us for $1 billion. Use the money to pay off whatever you have to pay off in your personal life and enjoy your life. Leave us alone. Every year we have to sell star players because he's in trouble. So last year we sold Romelu Lukaku for $115 million and Ashraf Hakimi for $60. It was absurd. 2 star players, we sold them after winning the championship. We finished in second place last year. We almost won the league last year. And now this year, we were rumored to sell our best defender because he needs money, and he's worth $70 million. So our owner's like, $70 million? So let's sell him. You don't sell him because you can't replace him, and we want to be competitive. We want to win, and we need him to win. So he just needs to sell the team and live his life over in China. I don't care who is our owner. I don't care if it's a Saudi Arabian. I don't care if it's Italian, a Portuguese guy. I want someone who wants to win. And if we can buy a player for $40 million that'll make us better, instead of selling somebody, let's just go buy him. You know what I mean? We missed out on one of the best defenders in the league and let him go to our biggest rival because our owner wouldn't give us money. Wouldn't give us money. A billionaire saying the $50 million is impossible. Bro, Steven Zhang, fuck you. Fuck you, Steven Zhang. Fuck you. Okay? Needed to say that. I'm honestly, there's nothing else to talk about here, people. I just know that I feel good in this moment. Okay? I feel good in this moment. And that's all it's about. Life is a collection of minutes. Life is a collection of minutes. Choose to do with them as you please. Okay? Make sure you like this video. Make sure you're already a subscriber. Make sure you've told 3 friends. 3 because 3 is my favorite number. Tell 10 if you want. Spread the word. Spread the word. Spread the word. I have a lot of fun doing this, okay? Episode 21. The last episode I did by myself, completely without Dina, because episode 12, Dina was here. She was behind the camera with the microphone. That was the first time we did that. Shout out to Dina, executive producer of the show. The last episode I did completely by myself with no one next to me or nobody in front of me was episode 6, and that was titled How I Met DMX. So you need to go check that one out if you haven't already. That's a great story. Rest in peace to the dog. One more time. We mentioned that earlier in the show. Earl Simmons, rest in peace. But yeah, so this isn't awkward to me. You know, I have the gift of gab, so I'm able to just talk and run my mouth. I hope I'm entertaining. I hope I'm funny. I hope you think I'm funny. I think I'm funny. I think at the end of the day, that's what matters. Is I think I'm funny, but I want people to think I'm funny. It's a good boost of serotonin when someone laughs. When I make somebody laugh. So I appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Like I said, subscribe, tell your friends. I appreciate all of you. I low-key felt like I drank way more than I did, and I didn't. So that's good. We'll leave it at that. I did not do this. This is good. I like that I caught it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fill out one more time because I feel like I should. One more pour. People, it's the pour. We're classy. God bless. Don't just go to God and ask for stuff, okay? I feel like when people pray, they say, oh, let's pray for blah, blah, blah. Yeah, give thanks, okay? Give thanks. Thank God for what he's already given you. Excuse me, not given you. Given you. Give thanks to our Lord, our God, Shout out to Oroso. This is where I am now. This is where I record every episode. The number is 215-295-1311. Again, that's 215-295-1311. Orosos. If you come here, tell whoever is at the front or on the phone that Vibrations with Vito sent you. Do that. The food is great. Everything from pasta to pizza, everything in between. Garlic bread, anything, okay? Anything you want, they got it. Best chicken fingers in the whole area, I'll tell you that. Best chicken fingers, go-to of mine. My favorite dish, though, here is called the house special. It's penne vodka with shrimp and crab meat. Incredible. But, yeah, shout out to Dave. Shout out to his father, Mr. V. And speaking of fathers, shout out to my father. And his pizza shop. If you're in the New Jersey area, specifically Trenton, DeVito's Pizza is where you need to go. And the number for DeVito's is 609-393-2155. Again, 609-393-2155. And if you don't want to do that number, you can do 609-393-2159. Okay? Either way, call or walk in, tell my dad that I sent you. He would love that. I look a lot like my dad. So yeah, you'll see him and you'll be like, oh, that's Vito's dad. And tell him I sent you. So go check those two places out, Oroso's and DeVito's, all family, all love. I feel like I wanted to say one more thing and I forget. So I'm just gonna take a sip of my wine. And maybe it'll come to me. No, I don't think it's coming to me. So I'm just gonna end this program by just saying I appreciate everybody who was tuning in, or who tuned in, I should say. And I hope you enjoyed yourself, because I certainly did. Shout out to my Liberians. I love this shirt, or garment, I should say. Makes me, I don't know, I feel good in it. I feel like I look good. Shout out to Miguel's Riverside Barbershop. This is how we're going to end the show. My 2-year-old nephew is consistently doing pee-pee in the potty. And me and my sister Phyllis, not his mother, his godmother, my sister, we started a song. Pee-pee in the potty, pee-pee in the potty. And every time he does it, he gets so excited. So he does pee-pee in the potty. He'll tell you, he'll be like, Zio. Zio's my nickname. Not nickname, it's my name to him. It means uncle in Italian. So he'll be like, Zio, I gotta do pee-pee. And then he wants you to run with him to the bathroom. You take his pants off, his underwear. He's wearing underwear consistently, people, no more diapers. And he runs to the bathroom. You put him on the toilet, and he does pee-pee. And it's the best thing. So, and then once he's done and he wipes, You gotta do pee in the potty, pee in the potty, and he loves it, and it's the cutest thing. My nephew's gonna be back on the show soon. He is a big brother, so we're gonna get his take on that experience. Shout out to Vincenzo, his little brother. Shout out to his parents, Angela, my sister, and Dane, my brother-in-law. Love all of them. But yeah, so that's exciting. Every time I'm with him, he knows that the pee in the potty it's big with me and my sister Phyllis. Like the three of us shared that together. So shout out to Johnny, love you, aka Lazy Bones. But I'm gonna finish the rest of this glass and then I'm gonna sign off. So I love you. Ciao for now.